Hi, this is Afi with Remax, Hallmark, Maxxandafigroup. If you are curious about the real estate market report for the month of May, come with me, stay tuned.
Before diving into the numbers for the market report of May 2019, we would like to introduce you to a website that you put your address in and you get the computer-generated report regarding your house. This report usually looks like this. Once you put your address in, you're going to get a link to your report. This link shows how much your property worth in today's market. It gives you a ballpark based on the recent sales and the historical sales of the type of your property in your specific neighborhood. As you scroll down the report, you will see home evaluation report section, which shows average value appreciation for your type of your house in your community in last 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year and 10 years period. Also, it gives you the benchmark prices of your community. It shows the recent deal, how many properties sold, what is the average sold price for your type of your property in your neighborhood, recent market activity, and it is very important that you get the recent sold prices as well. It shows all the sold prices in your neighborhood, and also it shows that what are the similar properties in your neighborhood for sale right now. So go to freeonlinecma.ca and get this report for yourself if you are planning to sell your property. The first market that we're going to look at it is the GTA, general GTA, and the general type of houses, like all type of houses in GTA. So what's happening in May 2019?
Before we go to the market report, please subscribe to our video channel. If you like it, you share it with your friends and follow us in the social medias. Okay. Looking at the numbers, you can see that the number of sales in May increased 10% comparing with the same time last year. We had 20% increase in number of sales. In terms of price, we had 2% appreciation. Comparing to last year, we had 4% appreciation.
So generally, we see that the market in general in GTA, it's moving very fast because the months of inventory shows that how active our market is. So it shows that we are less than 3 months. Less than 3 months is the seller's market. So basically, this 2 months shows that the 4% justifies the 4% increase since last year for the general type of houses in GTA. But the next market is the Toronto Detached. What's going on with the sales for Toronto Detached in May 2019?
May, comparing to April, 20% increase in terms of number of sales. Comparing with same time last year, we had 30% increase in.
Okay, price-wise?
May we had 2% increase in terms of price, and comparing to same time last year, we had 1%. That shows that the market is quite steady. Looking at the month of inventory, 2.1 shows that the market is quite strong for detached home in Toronto.
And the day on the market is 17 days. So if you have a detached house in Toronto, in the city of Toronto, and you want to sell your house, you have to wait at least 17 days. Yeah. Okay, the next market is Toronto condo apartment market.
As you can see, number of sales increased 8%, but comparing this year with the same time last year, we have the same sort of market. Nothing has changed in terms of number of sales. In terms of price, we had a steady market. The price has gone up a little bit, just by 1%. Comparing this year with the same time last year, we had 7% of increase.
Yeah, 7%. So months of inventory is 1.5 for the condo apartment in Toronto. That means it's a very, very strong market and justifies that 7% increase in the price compared to the last year. So the next market we're going to look at is the Richmond-Hill detached market. So what's going on with the Richmond-Hill?
Number of sale has gone up 20%. Comparing this year with the same time last year, we had about 65% increase in number of
Why
sales.
60%? It's a big number, 60%.
Well, I think that the buyers got the confidence that the market is not changing. The interest rate is low. The banks are much easier these days, and that finally buyers decided to start shopping.
Yeah, but we still see the drop in the prices compared to the last month, which is 3%, and last year compared to the last year same time, which is 1%. Because as you see, our inventory is still high in the detached houses for Richmond-Hill, right? It's a 5.4. It's in the border of the buyer's market. It's very close to the 6 months. So that shows that we're gonna have probably more price drop for the detached next couple of months, but very like a little by little, not that much.
Well, the good thing is comparing to last year, the prices is staying almost the same. That shows that the market is quite, quite steady. I think that it's a great time for buyers who wants to buy a detached home in Richmond-Hill. They can get a great price for their
Definitely.
money.
Okay, the next market is Aurora Detached market.
Number of sale has gone up 15% comparing this year with the same time last year. We had 11% increase in terms of number of sales. Price gone down 3%, and comparing this year with last year, we had 9% decline. And that shows that the market in Aurora, Richmond-Hill, it's like correcting itself. We are in the recovery market, and again, still, although the price has gone down, but you can see that the month of inventory, it's 4.2, and that shows that we are in balanced market for detached home in Aurora.
Yeah, definitely. Generally, when we're talking about York region, all the cities across the York region have this kind of pattern that they are following. Their months of inventories are more than 3 months, and the prices usually is around. We see the price adjustment like a 1, 2, or 3% even drop on the price, but pretty much steady market for all the cities across the York region. And the next market we're going to look at is the Newmarket Detached.
Number of sales in May has gone up 15%, comparing May this year with the same time last year, 63%. That shows that the activity in Newmarket is quite high if we compare to the last year. Price has gone up 2%. Comparing price with the same time last year, we had declined 2%, which is shows that the market is really correcting itself.
Yeah, exactly. This is like compared to the last year's 63% increase. It's the same pattern that the Richmond-Hill Detached was following. So the price dropped in I would say in last couple months, and people started buying. So we still see a little bit decline on the prices compared to the last year. 2% for the Newmarket, I believe it was 3% for the Richmond-Hill Detached, but the number of sales has gone up, so it is absorbing the inventory that we already had in these cities, and it's dropping. The inventory is dropping. As the inventory drops, if we get to the numbers like less than 3 months of inventory, we're gonna see that the market is gonna shift back to the seller's market. But right now, we are in the border of the buyer's market and in the balanced market, I would say, for these cities.
Good thing is the buyer get enough chance to to shop around and to get what they want. It's a healthy market. It's a normal market in Canada. Therefore, for buyers, it's really the best time. The interest rate is low. Banks are much easier these days, and as you can see that even the market's showing that the buyers start buying and they got more confident.
And with the election that coming up in October, the government tries to a little bit ease up the rules for the mortgages, and probably we are hearing about the talks about that they're removing the stress test from the mortgages. We don't know yet, but we're gonna see it probably next couple of months that what's gonna happen with the mortgages.
So for buyers, really is the best time. You won't know when the market is gonna go up. You don't know when is the bottom of the market unless that it's gonna go up. Therefore, it's the best time for people who wants to buy. Really, they have to take advantage of this situation.
Usually, when you know that the market has been shifted and it's coming back to the more upward market, you're gonna lose like a 5 or 10% of the prices. So nobody knows when it's gonna happen, but it looks like we are in a flat market right now. We are just at the bottom of this curve that we had for the last couple of years. Okay, so if you like our videos, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe in our video channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook as you see on the screen.
Thanks for watching. Until next video, enjoy your life.